What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl gospel. Let's get into this commentary. Hey, homies. So today's discussion is going to be about Stanley Davis Jr. He is 13 years old, and he was on his dirt bike going to the gas station. Now, the video at the gas station shows him coming in, getting off his bike, going in, coming back out. He had his helmet on. He rides out, and the cops follow behind him. 3 blocks later, this little boy is dead. Okay? Now, I got the call yesterday. A friend of mine told me that it's her little cousin. Okay? And she told me what happened. And we spoke briefly on the phone and stuff like that. And I said, well, do you know, information? Because I don't want to put nothing out there if it's not in the news. And it's everywhere. People are talking about this. And this happened in Boynton Beach, Florida. Okay? So let's go ahead and talk about this. Because how is it this young man, and I'm pretty sure he's rode a dirt bike before. I don't think this is his first time. Okay? The way he was handling that bike, like he was experienced. You know, he drove to the gas station, went in, came back out, and he left. But the cops followed behind him. And they're going to say for a traffic stop, he's 13 years old. Okay, so we're going to get into that. Because, I'm sorry, 3 blocks later and this boy is dead? No. So, the mayor of Boynton Beach, Florida is speaking out about the death of Stanley Davis Jr., the 13-year-old boy on a dirt bike in an attempt traffic stop on Sunday. Okay, the police said that Stanley was driving the dirt bike recklessly when he went down on North Federal Highway. Now, there's a video obtained by CBS affiliate WPEC shows the boy Stanley Davis Jr. pulling up at a nearby Chevron gas station shortly before the incident. He goes inside to pay, wearing his helmet. Then he rides away, and a police vehicle follows him down the street. Davis rides out of frame, then circles back, turning north, when the police vehicle was close behind him. About 3 blocks later, Davis was dead. Where's the dash cam video at? The dashboard camera. Where is that? Okay, because I thought that the police have that dashboard camera running. So where is that? Do they have any body video on? If not, why? Okay, so if they did, where is that video footage? Okay, is there any CCTVs along the highway somewhere that we can see? Probably not. But I would have to ask my friend more information about things behind the scenes. Okay, so I just don't believe this boy got into a sudden accident on his way going back to where he came from. Okay, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that he got into an accident 3 blocks from the gas station while the police was close behind him. Okay, I don't believe that. So, according to the Florida Highway Patrol incident report, Davis was riding northbound on U.S. Highway 1 when he lost control of his bike and hit the curb of the median. The impact sent him into a one-way sign in the median before landing in the road. The Boynton Beach Police Department said the police vehicle involved was not equipped with a dash cam. Oh, so now we don't really know what happened now, do we? Their police vehicle was not equipped with a dash cam. At this point in the preliminary investigation, I have not seen any evidence or heard any witness testimony that states the officer's vehicle came in contact with the dirt bike. And this is what Police Chief Michael G. Gregory said at a briefing on Sunday. Now, Stanley, Jr., Stanley Davis Jr., his father is heartbroken. Okay. And Stanley is named after his father. And he described his son in an interview with the station as a great football player. He was a great big brother and loving son. All around perfect kid. Never had any issues with him. Now, Mayor Stephen B. Grant went to the scene on Sunday and spoke with the community members who were both sad and angry about the boy's death. My statement to them was we should not blame the police department for actions of an individual officer. However, the city and police are responsible, Grant said Monday in an interview with WPEC. Davis was black, and given the city's history, the mayor said he understands why some believe race played a role in this tragedy. Now, this officer Mark Son, how you pronounce his name? It's Sohn. So is it Sohn? Mark Sohn? He had other issues. Okay? He had other issues with other people. He's connected to at least 2 other people. And I'm going to say their names. Cyrus Deal, Jaden Redden. Okay? Cyrus Deal and Jaden Redden. Those are the ones, and there are signs, and people are standing with Stanley. They are supporting this family. So what is it about Mr. Mark Sohn? He's a police officer, and he has a reputation. So I really hope this family gets to the bottom of this, and I will be bringing you guys up to date. Okay? Because I don't see why they would chase after him. For what? I don't understand that. It just doesn't make sense. Why would they? He came into the gas station, did what he had to do, and he left. It wasn't like he said anything bad to the police officers or he mocked them. He did anything. He left on his dirt bike. And let me continue reading. The situation that created this didn't happen just yesterday. This is an aspect of how the city has treated parts of the city for decades, even before I was mayor. So the city is trying to work with the community to get a resolution so that it's safer for everyone, Grant said. Now, the police officer involved is on paid leave while the Florida Highway Patrol conducts its investigation. The department's pursuit policy states that an officer can only chase a suspect if they believe the person committed a forcible felony. Whether the officer violated department policies in this incident is still under investigation, WPEC reported. I think he did violate that pursuit policy because there was no reason for them to follow him. Why would you follow this kid? He's on his dirt bike. He rode in and he rode out. What was the point of following him? What was the point? If you want to follow this kid that bad, why couldn't you just trail behind him, follow him to his home, and say, hey, and speak to his parents and say, hey, he has a traffic violation. He's 13 years old. This did not have to happen. And to be honest, I think he bumped. I think the police car bumped that boy's bike. That's what I think. And that kid went into the median. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. Because I don't see anywhere around this. And knowing that the police history with other people, come on now. But I'm going to look more into this story as well. I think there's something foul here on the police officer's in. I think there is something foul going on here. Okay? Because there was no need to chase after him. For what? No need for that. So I want to bring to light Cyrus Deal of Boynton Beach, Florida. The officer involved in this case, Mark Sohn. Okay? And it says here, Officer Mark Sohn, who was hired by the department in March of 2002, tried to conduct a traffic stop at I-95 and Gateway Boulevard around 1 a.m. when he recognized a silver Volkswagen Beetle that may have been involved in an armed robbery, according to police spokesman Stephanie Slater. The driver was Cyrus Deal, who's 38 years old, ignored the emergency lights and siren, and fled northbound. Deal of Boynton Beach lost control of his car near Latana Road and was ejected from the Beetle after crashing inside the wall, traveling across the exit ramp lane and striking a sign pole, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. His car overturned several times and he died at the scene. Sohn has been placed on administrative leave with pay as standard when there is a fatality and police officer involved. And that happened, let me see, when did this happen? This was reported in 2012, okay? Now, did Cyrus do the armed robbery? I don't know. But Officer Mark tried to conduct a traffic stop just like he tried to conduct a traffic stop with Stanley. And what happened? Stanley died 3 blocks from the gas station. Cyrus Deal died at the scene where his car got out of control, okay, flipped over, hit, and he died at the scene. Okay? Now, that was the Cyrus Deal case. Now, Jaden Redden, he was 5 years old when he was struck by the car that was driven by Lex Eugene, who was being pursued by Boynton Beach police officer Mark Sohn, who testified he began the chase after witnessing Eugene speeding and driving with an expired tag. Now, all of this to say that this cop has been involved in many chases, okay? And every time he's involved with a chase, someone ends up dying. Someone ends up dying. So, Mark Sohn need to be taken off the streets. Sit him down at a desk. If they don't fire him, put him inside. Put him inside. Because it seems like he's connected to a lot of chases that ends in death. Okay? So I'm going to keep my eye on this case. And I'm going to ask my friend, some things I'm not going to talk on here about it. All. But things that I will be allowed to say, I will speak about it. I will find out more in the news. But I'm going to keep my eye on this case. Because I would like to know the outcome. After the investigation is over, I want to know the outcome of Officer Mark Sohn. Oh, I tell you. And I just want to say my condolences and prayers to Stanley family. You have my deepest condolences and prayers. This is just horrible. This is horrible. All right, you guys. That's all I have for right now. But I'll be back later. I'll be back later with some more news. And I'll see you soon.